Hello everyone. Again, I want to show you something interesting on phishing. If you are not impressed with my last phishing video, then have a look at this on how easy it could be. So first, again, we will be using Kali Linux and we will install Docker on Kali Linux. You can go to kali.org /docs and there you can search for installing Docker on Kali. Or even if you do a Google search for installing Docker on Kali, you should come to this page. You basically just need to install Docker apt install -y docker.io. And if you want, you can add your user to Docker group so that you can run Docker without becoming root. I'll not be doing this, but it's a pretty straightforward thing to install Docker. Once you have done this, we will talk about a tool called as Zphisher. Uh, This is a very interesting tool. It is a very beginner friendly tool for phishing attempts. Now we can install it and run bash zphisher.sh, but I am not going to do that and I am going to use Docker to run this. Again, if you come down a little bit, you will see how to run this tool with Docker. So we will just copy this command docker pull gchr.io and run this. Or if you don't want to do this, then you can simply copy this docker run command. If it doesn't find the image, it will automatically pull down. So you don't even need to do a pull beforehand. All right. All the thing is, run will first pull it. So you might have to wait a few seconds before the image gets pulled. I have already done this once, so the image should be already there in my local cache, and we can check that with Docker images, and I can see that HTR tag Zphisher is already there. Now, once you have done that, then what we can do is we simply need to run Zphisher. I'll copy this command and paste it here and run it with a sudo, of course. My VM is little slow right now. I don't know why, but anyway, I'll copy this command, paste it here, run it. Oh no, if I can spell sudo. Okay. Once you start this, it will automatically try to install few tools that it requires to run, and then it should show you a nice menu. Now, uh, the way we saw in SE Toolkit, you can clone any site and use it. You cannot do something similar here. It has already built-in template. That is what you can use, right? So there are 35 options right now as of today. When you try it on a later date, probably there might be more, there might be less. But right now you can select out of these 35 options. Let's quickly just select maybe Stack Overflow, and let's say 28, and we'll press enter. Now this is another interesting thing of Zphisher. That you basically don't even need to run a ngrok or any of those tunneling tools, right? Even if you are running from your Kali, which is on a VM and running on a network, you can still use tunneling to directly reach your VM. And in my experiments, Cloudflare Flare D worked best, so that's what I am going to use here and showcase here. Just select the port forwarding service as 02 Do you want to use a custom port? No. Or just press enter. And then it should basically go into this launching Cloud Play ID. Let's just wait for a few seconds. Uh, do you want to change the URL mask? No. Okay, this doesn't seem to work. So we'll try it again. Since these are free services, you might have to try it a couple of times to ensure that it works. Uh, Otherwise, first attempt it might not work. So we will try with Stack Overflow. Select a port forwarding service 02. Do you want a custom port? No. Initializing, then it will launch Cloud Play ID. Uh, we don't want to change the mask. Okay, this is still not able to generate the links. But if you see, if it is able to generate a link, it will be something like this, right? Trycloudflare.com is the domain that it will use, and then it will give you a link here, which you can use. And I was trying with Facebook, so I still have the cache of how it looked like, and this is how it would look like. You can see that it looks like the genuine Facebook page, and the user will enter his username and password here. So once he gives his username and password here, in the Zphisher console, you will be able to see the username and password. Before I give up, let me try to run this once again. But as you can see already, right, that this is amazingly simple for any user to run, and there is no skills required to basically run this, right? Let's try with Facebook again. Let's try with Facebook again. Uh, we will go to traditional logging page and then select Cloud Play ID. No. And it should try to generate the link again. Let's see whether it works this time or not. Yeah. So as you can see, it was able to generate the URL with at least Cloudflare. And if I click on open link now, this will open the cloud Facebook page as we as requested, right? And then I can say Amit at amit-go.in and password is password. So once user gives that, basically it takes the user to the Facebook page where it says that search for your email. So this is a little less suspicious because the user will now suspect that probably the username that he had typed was incorrect and hence it has taken him to this page, right? And then probably he will again go back to login page and try to log in again. But while he is trying to do all this, you can see that we also didn't get any HTTPS warning or HTTP warning or redirect warning or any of those things, right? Uh, so the amount of suspicion that the user will have will be very less. And in the background, if you see, we can see here that uh, it will show the victim's IP and then it will show the account that we have tried and the password that the user had tried to log in with. Uh, so I hope you like this video. Thank you.